For the first candy cane themed Christmas DIY, I'm taking a white cardstock paper and a little tape roll. Basically, I need something which can give me a circular shape, and I'm drawing two rounds out of it. Now, if you can make your own, you need not depend on craft supplies, and you can make them in any sizes and patterns that you desire. Next, I took some red color and I'm making candy cane pattern, the commonest one. So I'm doing it straight away freehand with my brush, starting from the center, curving it outside and broadening it outside. And as I go, I shift the paper and keep doing it so that it's easy for me to do it. Finally, I make one round circular round around it so that when I cut it, it looks really neat. The second pattern is another common candy cane pattern. It's the spiral or the vector one. So I start from the center with my loaded red paint brush and I make this spiral without stopping till I reach the very outside, and then I just fill a little more color to it. Now I'm going to cut them out and let them dry, and so I have two circular candy canes. Next, I'm taking two bamboo skewers and these I'm going to stick it right behind the candy cane so that they can be stuck onto Christmas tree or any kind of vase or centerpiece. Now, talking of the vase, I'm just taking a glass jar everybody has at home. I don't need the lid. Then I found this little bag, jute, red, black, white, all festive holiday colors put together. I already had at hand. Otherwise, you can take anything like a burlap fabric or bag, jute bag, and do the same. I'll just put in my jar inside it and stuck in all the rest of it inside. The bag is not damaged and I can reuse it just after the decor is over. Just make sure that the vase stands steady on the table. Next, I'm just gonna give it the final look with just a little satin red ribbon and tie a bow at the neck. Just put my candy canes and some fillers and a perfect candy cane themed Christmas decor is done. For the second DIY, I'm making a gingerbread house with candy canes. I'm taking some cardstock paper in two different shades of brown for contrast and white cardstock paper. So first I'm going to sketch my gingerbread men. So you have to let your adult thing go and let the child take over inside you. We have all sketched gingerbread men like figures sometime or the other in our childhood. Let it come out and make two hands, two legs and a round head put together. I made two such gingerbread men and then I'm just painting it with some white paint first and then highlighting it with some red. And then just cut it out. When they stand against the other brown cardstock paper, they are going to be prominent. Next, I took the other rectangular brown cardstock paper and I am using my ruler and pencil to make a triangular cut on the top to make it look like a house. Now you can take a ready-made house cutout from your craft store if you feel like and paint it in your desired colors. Then I'm placing my pointed roof portion of gingerbread house onto the white cardstock paper and sketching the angle, and I'm cutting it out. This is going to go onto the roof and I'm making small cutouts from the white cardstock paper which look like tiles. So I'm going to make a tiled roof that is covered with white, therefore white cardstock paper, and I'm just going to glue them one overlapping the other just the way it's done on the tiles. And finally the top roof portion to finish the snow-covered tiled roof of my gingerbread house. Next, I use the same color as that of my gingerbread men and cut out a rectangular cardstock paper slightly bigger than the gingerbread men. This is going to be the door. Some more white cardstock paper strips to form the frame of the door. Next, I had torn this cardstock paper from maybe some diary or journal, so I'm going to use the corrugated edge, cut a strip out of it and place it in the bottom so it looks like snowed over outside the gingerbread house. I'm not always sticking everything right inside, little overhanging outside. It gives little more depth and interest to the craft work, and therefore I stick my gingerbread men on two on each side of the door, half coming outside of the edge of the house. Just like my first DIY, I also made two different sizes of candy canes. One I'm going to use in place of window on the top and the other as a doorknob. I always save my punched out papers in different colors, and I'm going to use this to decorate my gingerbread house. Next, I took this string in red and white, which looks like candy cane, peppermint, and this I'm going to glue it around the door and under the roof. I also added some more white dots to decorate it further and the jute string in place, and it looks beautiful. So this is a perfect combination of gingerbread house and candy canes, absolutely within budget, absolutely cheap. But the decor looks awesome. They together look even better. I hope you will make them. Do let me know in the comment section below and come back for more. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a blessed day.